athletes like fighters.
Struggling to get to his feet.
Takes another right. Burns in deep trouble again. Burns is down. Burns is down.
You know, you pay him a price, I guess, but the man should have been enough.
What's up, fight fans? It's J.Cotto. Welcome to J.Cotto's Fight Page, man. Today we're gonna get some news, bring you to the Tuesday fight news, and it's pretty interesting today. We got GGG, who responded to Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and says after unifying the belts, he can get it. And this is exactly what I stated yesterday on my fight news. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking about, unifying first and then basically coming together and doing what he got to do. Peter Quillen has come out and said to Golovkin, we need each other to make the next level. I think that would be a good fight, but Quillen ain't fucking with Golovkin. Martin Murray was asked about the fight with Triple G and said, I can remember the second knockdown. Golovkin has stunning power. Wow. Now, from this point on, it's shit talking time about the super fight. And Roger Mayweather says Mayweather will knock Manny out. He says Manny can take 2 ass whoopings if he'd like. Says Floyd can make 50-0 out of him. Mayweather says that Floyd Mayweather, that is, says that he had no choice but to take the mega fight. His back was against the wall. Pacquiao, that is. Still pointing out his tax issues. He is using Alex Ariza as his strength conditioning coach. He says that he will help him dominate, and it's just another fight and another day. I mean, personally, Floyd, keep thinking that way. Acon News has a brand new interview with Top Rank's Bob Arum, and he talks about what went down during the whole negotiation process. He says it was all about ego and waiting for Floyd. He said that the most it's ever taken him to make a fight with his rival, and even though they don't like each other, they still sit across the table and do business. Well, he said it took him only 3 weeks, the longest ever, to make a fight, and that was with Don King. Now, those two motherfuckers rub heads. These are the most toughest fucking promoters that have done the incomprehensible to fucking boxers and to the business. But at the same time, if these two could only take 3 weeks to make a fucking fight, especially one of such value and importance, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That all that stuff with back against the wall. Anyway, the ticket sales, beginning of March. So they'll be on sale at the beginning of March. The pay-per-view cost, of course, will be $89.95. It's being talked about, and it will not be over $100. The gloves. Well, you got Floyd, which is the WBC, WBA welterweight champion. You got Manny, which is WBO, and 147 pound is the weight that they fight. There will not be a catch weight. Okay? And the choice was 8 ounce. Well, they both had a choice of 8 to 10 ounces, and they both chose 8 ounces. So hands are going to be flying. Of course, once again, I'll break down the broadcast for those who didn't catch me yesterday. The broadcast for the super fight will be James Brown, Lampley, Al Bernstein, Roy Jones, Jim Gray, and Kellerman. There is a no rematch clause. If demands for one are made, are asked, you demand for a rematch and you want one, and let's say Floyd wants one because he lost to fucking Manny, then that's basically what's gonna happen. If we once again ask for it, it just may happen. So let's see what happens. Let's see how the first one goes down. Uh, and this was all said by an interview with an article with actually it was a video interview with 8 Count News, and this was all Bob Arum speaking. Okay, he said all of this. There will be no press tour. There'll be one press conference in March in Los Angeles. And it'll be in Los Angeles because both men are closer, and Manny will be at Wild Card Gym for the whole 8 weeks. Okay, guys. And Sky Sports reported that Manny Pacquiao says that Amir Khan is as good as Floyd Mayweather. Speed. Out of Khan and Mayweather, who hits the hardest? And he basically went with, I think it's the same. Now, if Floyd Mayweather hits as hard as Amir Khan, says Manny Pacquiao also went on and said after Mayweather, Garcia and Khan may be next. And yes, he would love to fight in England. So I hope he gets to fight fucking Brooks as well. Let's see what happens, man. Mike Tyson's channel on YouTube asked Mark Wahlberg, the actor, who he was going for the super fight, and sort of he rolls with Manny, so he basically told the interviewee and shit for Mike Tyson's YouTube channel. He says, I can't say anything, but you know how I get down. So basically, since we've seen him on Manny Pacquiao's documentaries and shit, we already know that he's going for him. It's all good. I just can't wait for this fight to happen. Now, I'm talking to you boxing fans, you fight fans. I want to ask you a question. Not even. Well, yeah, it's a question, but I know you like Fight Simulator, right? And I'm more than sure you heard of Fight Night Champions. Now, a lot of you don't really realize that on that game, you can sit back and watch them fight when you put it on simulator. And yes, I will be taking in, this will be the fantasy fights. I'll be taking in, just leave it right on the bottom of the comment section, and name your fantasy fight. I'm going to put them in 4 rounds. 2-minute rounds each. 4 2-minute rounds. And it's just basically fantasy matches. They all matched up. They all have the boxer's traits and everything. So it's going to be done. I'm going to be the first motherfucker to do it and the last motherfucker to do it. See, because I seen somebody do it with the Manny and Floyd, and it kind of like, I really didn't like it because it really didn't show much. So we're just going to do it with every fighter. Past, present, future. Whoever's coming into the present from the future. But this is exactly what we do. So just leave your 2, you know what I'm saying, opponents who you'd like to meet, and I'll see if I can get them up for tomorrow, Box Stock Wednesday as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see what I can do, and I'll tape it. Actually, I'll put it on video and give you the results.